From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Cincinnati Reds and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
In the second spot tonight.
So stepping in, Scooter Gennett. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arm.
Swing and a line drive. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Gennett's going to turn for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Stepping in, Adam Duvall. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. In there, no balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Going after it is Gordon. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. In is Joey Votto now, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Moustakas is there, and he puts this one away for the. Now batting, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Burns.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. 0-2, here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1-2, here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Duvall has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second.
With Merrifield next to hit. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in there. So striding in, Mike Moustakas. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duvall is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. In is Jorge Soler. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And he misses. 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even. 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Lucas Duda would be next. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the inning. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Batting six.
Standing in, Eugenio Suarez comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in, number 33. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And this one's in the dirt. Throw won't get him. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Jose Peraza would be next. And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Hot shot on the ground is short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is. Here's Lucas Duda now. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. And a fastball just a bit up. Pitch on the way. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. Grounder down the line at third. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Matt Olson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hamilton ranging back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. At the plate, Alcides Escobar. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Bottom of the second here with no score. Chopped foul wide of first. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
When a pitch is close to working through a quick.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. And here's Jose Peraza, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Merrifield ranging into shallow right. 1 out. Riding in once again, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soler is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Scooter Jeanette. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So instead of leading off the next inning, the 2-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning. Digging in to try it again, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Joey Votto. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And that misses inside. 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So
there's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Burns racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The runner scores from second, and the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at bat, Scott Schebler. He popped out in his first trip. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit in the air to center field. Chasing after it is Burns. And the inning is over. Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Duvall has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Number 14.
Settling in now, Billy Burns. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Peraza is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. In is Jorge Soler, trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Lying to the right side, and that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2. And he's back into second here safely. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hamilton ranging back at the track. He makes the catch. What a play on the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Burns on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box,
33.
number 33 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Burns. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1
Leading
for
off
him
the
here in
board
this
for the
one.
Royals, catcher.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Up next for the Royals.
First delivery to him on the way. Matt Olson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Duvall will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Oh, he's able to get a glove on that one. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 4.
From the stretch. Alex Gordon will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Ready for another 14. Shot now. Billy Burns. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Shortstop, Jose Peraza.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield scoops it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging. In now.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and the right-hander get loose. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And on the error, a run is going to score. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The left fielder,
digging in once again, Adam Duvall. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Joey Votto. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
3-1. This guy, whoo, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And this one misses to Votto as he'll reach. It's ball 4. Scott Schebler stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive.
Eric Stout is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball in there. 3-2 from the stretch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this is a foul ball. The next 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Ready once again.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. He's set. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Jorge Soler. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Tough slider down low for a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it, Jeanette. And there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Lucas Duda. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. There goes the runner. That gets down, and the inning continues. Digging in, Salvador Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Gordon has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Tucker Barnhart. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Digging in once again, number 33. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Aquino will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Ready with another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Line drive to center field. Burns is there, and he'll digging in to try it again.
First baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff. You really rely on movement and location to get outs.
Daniel Wiley will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Jeanette to second for 1. On Devato, a double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Gordon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
1-2 now. 2 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And here's a ball hit in the air. Suarez into shallow left. He gets there. And here's Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball. And another foul ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Burns is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Now a throw over. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Burns racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. Brandon Maurer comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. For Gennett, another extra base hit to add to the total. Now 19 on the year. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Joey Votto, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runners on first with 1 down. A high fastball is in there.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Now batting.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals, number 33, Brian.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 0-1 pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here's the 1-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he's safe. Three runs already home here. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are two away now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Striding into the box, Billy Burns. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Duvall moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
The batter number
Whit
15,
Merrifield next to hit. Last time through was a base hit. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second, and he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. In is Jorge Soler. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Jorge Soler.
And this is low, ball one. For Moustakas, he's up to 22 in the doubles column with that last two-bagger. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in, Jose Peraza. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Line to the right side. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Scooter Gennett, already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. Down and away, ball one. Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side, and no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Duvall. Kelvin Herrera. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. In is Joey Votto now, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching. A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Brandon Finnegan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom.
For the Royals, number 19, Chesler Cuthbert.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Popped up. Jeanette is there for it. 1 out. Digging in now, Salvador Perez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. Jeanette has it on to first, and there are 2 down. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Aquino is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. So striding forward now, Scott Schebler. He'll try and lead things off here. Larry Jones enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and no one will get this one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gordon is there. 1 down. So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sent out to straightaway center field. Burns is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Abreu in foul ground, and that retires the. Standing in, Alcides Escobar. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Jeanette onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Into the box now, Alex Gordon. Paulo Orlando will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded to short. Peraza has it. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Billy Burns. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Hits this one hard the other way. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Several good offensive performances. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Cincinnati Reds. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. At the plate, Billy Burns. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Royals, center fielder number 14.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second.
Stepping into the box, Whit Merrifield. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Duvall is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In is Jorge Soler. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw goes over to third, and he's safe. Settling in now, Lucas Duda, hoping to cash in here in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Look out, 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money at.
On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 delivery. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now. Now here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Hard liner to center field. Burns is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third.
Into the box, Adam Duvall. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. On the season, he's hitting a very productive 320. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 strike now from Archer. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hamilton going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So coming to the plate, Matt Olson. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Too low, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Alcides Escobar. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Alcides Escobar goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Duvall going back on it. Gone! Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit
Merrifield is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's Archer on 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. Now batting, Joey Votto. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And he's retired 1 away. Digging in now, Scott Schebler. The average for him entering play here's in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Batting 6.
So striding in, Eugenio Suarez. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gordon racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Back up the middle. Peraza scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Soler. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Lucas Duda.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A called strike over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Duvall ranging back, and it's gone. Now to the plate, Matt Olson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Homer Bailey is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he gets ahead 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hamilton ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding in once again, Alcides Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Hit in the air out to left field. Duvall is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. And they are squarely into chip-away mode. Looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. At the plate, number 33. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. So they're going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. In now, Jose Peraza. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Peraza is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it is Escobar. 2 away now. Ready now, Adam Duvall. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gordon is there. And that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Billy Burns. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge. 0-1. Oh, good knuckle curve. 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Peraza fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in once again, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Drilled to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Soler. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Lucas Duda.
Lucas Duda comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. The 2-2 one more time. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Salvador Perez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is one of those pivotal moments.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Perez waiting on the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the upper deck and gone. Digging in, Matt Olson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Matt Olson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Zach Weiss answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal. In is Joey Votto now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And he's retired here, 1 away. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Scott Schebler.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. There for it, Escobar. Played on the backhand. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Third baseman, number
Ready
7.
for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Hard ground ball to third. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. They'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Alcides
And a first pitch
Escobar.
sinker is over for strike one. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1 and 2.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Lined foul as this gets over the Reds dugout. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch out, one away.
The right fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here. Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Center fielder, Billy Burns.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it, but no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
The batter, number 15,
Ready once again,
second baseman.
Whit Merrifield. He singled his last time up. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is the right fielder. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And he will get in to score. And it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
The third baseman, number 8.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A runner on first with 2 away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. In is Jorge Soler. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse. Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 33. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The shortstop.
From the stretch, Jose Peraza is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side. Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
The designated hitter, Lucas Duda.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Nope,
and he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shot toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play. In the dirt here. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Right fielder giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Matt Olson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Hamilton going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Up next for the Royals, shortstop
Terry Weekly on the ground. That winds up foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in to try it again, Alex Gordon. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Digging in and looking for more, Billy Burns. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Up next for the Royals,
first offering on its way. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as well. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Too high, 1-0.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason.
Left field and deep. Duvall going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Center fielder,
Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A cold strike on the inside corner. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit well towards the hole. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First baseman,
ready for another chance? Joey Votto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. 3 runs, 6 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Kennedy pauses. Here's the first pitch. Scott Schebler is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. Ball two.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably.
And the third baseman makes the play. In is Jorge Soler. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Left fielder. Jorge.
Hit down the third base line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Ready for another shot now. Lucas Duda. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Soler rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. And he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. No one out with a runner at second. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Tapped out in front of home. A quick out number 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Olson. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Duda rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Hit out toward second. Jeanette is there. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now batting, Alex Gordon. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And in a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at-bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit hard up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
3-0 now. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. The relay throw, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, number 33. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that'll get down for a base hit. And here's Jose Peraza. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jose Peraza.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might. That'd be good for
number 6.
The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. First delivery to him on the way. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Line toward the alley in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he's safe. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Standing in, Scooter Gennett. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway. Stepping into the box, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Duvall moves over, 1 out. With Merrifield next to hit. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Down the third baseline. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Adam Duvall. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Adam Duvall.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent. Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Hard hit ball to second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around first, heading for 2. The relay, and he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Joey Votto. No hits in 3 tries. So
your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. No problem here. 1 away. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Line towards center field. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So striding in, Eugenio Suarez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ball 1. 5 runs, 11 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Grounded to short. There is Escobar. 1 there. Relay to first in time. Stepping in, Jorge Soler. He'll be
Leading off
charged
for
with
Kansas
trying
City,
to get on board,
left
leading
fielder,
off the ninth.
Jorge Soler.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for the Royals.
Here's Lucas Duda now.
Designated hitter,
He's doubled and
Lucas
singled in 4
Duda.
at-bats in this contest. Bullet back up the middle. Hamilton is there. 2 gone. Here's the catcher,
number
Salvador
13.
Perez. And he's
Salvador
shooting for
Perez.
history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. Ripped down the line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And that one stayed up a little high. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Standing in, Tucker Barnhart. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Digging in, number 33. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Aquino will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
84.
Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And here's Jose Peraza. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. At the plate, Billy Hamilton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Guys, he really helped lead his team to victory in this one, especially on the offensive side of the scorecard. So let's go ahead and give him our nod as the top player of the game. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Cincinnati Reds. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Stepping in, Billy Burns. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Kansas City, center fielder, number 14.
And we are underway tonight from the Queen City as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duvall sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Second
With Merrifield next to hit. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. One out, nobody on. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Pitch on the way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike three. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Billy Hamilton.
Ball one. Harold Reynolds. We look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Scooter Jeanette.
A little roller toward the hole. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success. Because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly. And that's really hard for a hitter to read.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Batting fourth.
Digging in, Joey Votto. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. In is Jorge Soler. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Left fielder Jorge.
This one is launched. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Lucas Duda now. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark.
Duda.
Seared down the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Into the box, Salvador Perez. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
1-1.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The relay throw, and he is in there. Striding into the box, Matt Olson. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Hey now.
Ball 1, no strike.
He waits. Now the pitch. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. A man at third with one away. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit to short. Throw on Devado will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. And that brings up Scott Schebler. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And he lays off there 1-0. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. The relay, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. No one out with a runner at second. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swinging a looper to left. Here comes Soler. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now batting, number 33. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season. Just under 400. Burns. Settling in now, Alex Gordon. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Very high, 2-1.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate. Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Billy Burns.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Hamilton will get there, and he puts it away to retire this. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
D-Rod.
1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line to the right side, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The batter, number 6.
Digging in to
fielder,
try it again. Billy Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. This is line to left. Soler is in his tracks now as he makes the catch
Now
for out
batting.
number 2.
Second baseman, Scooter Jeanette.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of. Ready for another chance. Mike Moustakas. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Way out in front.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lucas Duda. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Ready with another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And striding in, Adam Duvall. A base hit in his first trip.
Left fielder, Adam
And
Duvall.
no swing apparently. Ball one. Here it comes. 1-0. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. In is Joey Votto now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Hard hit toward the hole. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Escobar on to first, and they turn the double play. Striding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Suarez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, number 33. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hahn sets. 0-2 pitch on its way. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning. In now, Salvador Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher, number 13.
Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth. Around first, Perez on his way for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Ready now, Matt Olson. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Olson.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hot shot to third. Suarez scoops it up, and a rather easy first out. And they'll get the tag on him at second. It's a 3-6 double play.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Alcides Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. Frozen on strike three for the final out of the. Now to the plate, Jose Peraza. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Heading out toward shallow right. Gordon has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hamilton.
Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield picks it up onto first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Well, that's good hitting. You know why? Because he's looking for one specific pitch. Those pitches are close. It looks like to us he's laying off them, but they're not what he wants, so he didn't swing.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Duvall. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And he takes ball 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hahn sets. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's another 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gate. Digging in to try it again.
The right fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Ready for another chance? Billy Burns. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. The 0-1 delivery. Hit down the third base line. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. With Merrifield next to hit.
15,
he started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Merrifield.
Looped out towards short, and that'll be the second out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Look out, 2-0 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. And that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Line toward right center, and Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. Striding in once again.
Designated hitter, Scott Schebler.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to short, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Now a long throw to third, and they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Third baseman, number 7.
Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far, and that misses inside 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Line to the right side. Catch made by Gordon. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. Ready for another shot now. Tucker Barnhart, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
A shot down the first baseline. Escobar. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Digging in once again, number 33. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In his home. Jorge Soler.
Left fielder, Jorge Soler.
Kevin Quackenbush is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
61. Kevin Quackenbush.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now he ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the one.
Ready once again, Lucas Duda, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Squared that one up just a little late. Another 0-2 home. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Curveball that time, not even close. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out. And here's Jose Peraza. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
The shortstop, Jose Peraza.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. On its way is pitch number 75. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Too high. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Olsen is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Late that time for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Scooter.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Hit hard to short. And how about that for a situational lefty? He gets out of it with at the plate, Matt Olson.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Brendan Finnegan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Jose Abreu will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now another 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here's how is Escobar, the shortstop. It's been an 0-for-2 time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And the runner back in standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And the changeup is way low that time. A little tapper. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So stepping in. Alex Gordon, as he's got a chance to follow Orlando, will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Jared Hughes gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Jared Hughes.
And that misses for ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And that's too high. Ball 2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in, Billy Burns. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close. Throw goes to Votto over at first. Stepping up now, Adam Duvall. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Kelvin Herrera.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side.
He
brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Stepping in, Joey Votto. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Hit to first.
A defensive change.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Number 19.
In now, Scott Schebler. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. So stepping in
for Kansas City, second baseman with Mary
from the stretch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Liner toward right center, and that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Wandy Peralta takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 53.
Mike Moustakas is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A runner at second, nobody out. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
To the right side and through, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is out at the plate. And that is a move to question when you're down by 1 with nobody out, as that is a costly first out. Raisel Iglesias comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
He's set and the pitch. Jorge Soler stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
And then that's a pretty good example. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. In to score the runner from second, and he'll scramble back to first safely. Standing in, Lucas Duda. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this one drops. The 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Salvador Perez stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been. Standing in.
The bottom of the 9th inning for the Reds. Third baseman, number 7.
First offering on its way. Good change up that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. flying towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Escobar on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Stepping up to the plate, number 33. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. And here's Jose Peraza. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Here's the first pitch. Billy Hamilton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory. So we witnessed a close one here.